Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd. We are live on twitch.tv/oldschoolnerd. It is the up and coming live stream on Saturday, and we're recording up and coming reactions. This one is an up and coming band. They're called Avoid. The name of the song is Newspapers. It came out a year ago. This one has 11,000 views. Their channel has over 2,000 subscribers. Interesting motif. It's called Newspapers, and there are newspapers everywhere on the walls. The drummer's dress is made of newspapers. The bass player has fishnets with newspapers as a skirt. That's pretty impressive. So everyone's wearing newspapers. They're sitting on newspapers. They're in a house of newspapers. I'm going to swing for the fences and say this is about newspapers. Maybe, maybe not. All right, I'll have all the information in the description. Let's check it out. Up and coming band, Avoid with Newspapers. This one's coming from Anthax, so from the Nordic countries to you. I do get the whole vibes. I do get that. But there is something else going on in that rhythm section between the bass player and the drummer. There is a synergy. And when they break into that chorus, there is a sharpness there. That drummer is hyper focused. So pay attention. There's some musical layering here. It seems very simple. It is a simple style of music. That's the whole idea. So when you play something that's fairly simple in the arrangement, when you do a pickup, when you do a change of arrangement, it's more accentuated. So I do get the whole vibe in the vocals and just that angst in there, but there's a lot going on here. Don't be distracted by the fishnets and the newspapers. There's a lot in here musically. So let's keep going.
Praise you.
I'm going to play that again, but I want to say that this could very well be one of my favorite exercises in a contrast of styles in a long time. Okay, let me try to see if I can share this in a way that makes sense. You have that undistorted guitar where there's a little crunch to it, but it's not metal distorted. The bass player is throwing down some wicked hooks, wicked licks in there. The drummer is way beyond what she's showing. There is a harsh vocal in there. There is a contrast of styles where they can sound like Hole or one of those indie bands that you love, but at the same time, they put a distortion run in there that reminded you of classic heavy Nirvana. But at the same time, it's modern. And it's a new take on it. So they do minimalistic things to draw you in. And then as soon as you're into that minimalistic feel, they explode on you. So I think of them kind of like a cat, musically like a cat. They'll be demure, they'll rub up against you, they'll do all the loving things, the purr, they'll bring you in. I'm soft, I'm fluffy, come hang out with me, it's cute. And then they bite the shit out of you. Or they start attacking curtains, or they start getting zoomies. You don't know. So they're like a cat in a good way. Bass player, drummer, rhythm section is outstanding. Guitarist, vocalist, multi-vocalist, because yeah, the drummer's vocals too are amazing too. This for a three-piece is one of my favorite things about a musically proficient three-piece, where all three members have to show out. There's no hiding behind anybody. With a three-piece, everyone is exposed. You can't just sit back behind a track, or if you have two guitarists, one's accomplished and one's just there to fill in a hole. No, if you're a three-piece, everyone's got to be on their A game. And in this case, they are. This is outstanding work. I really like this. I'm going to press play and shut up.
Lives would be so easy if we had a say. I wish I could be lazy, slip it all away. Is it too hard to tell me what's on your heart? One day.
The rim clicks. Do you know how often that happens? You don't almost never hear it anymore. Unless it's funky jazz or, right? To throw in those rim clicks instead of going to the double tap on the snare or the accentuated double tap and then hit on snare. Instead of doing that, it's the rim clicks. So you have that allurement. It's like it's still soft. It's bringing you in, and they're probably going to pounce in your face again. Check this out. Musically, I really love this. I'm really into this band. I think it's because I love funk. There's a lot of funkiness in this. The rim clicks are so well done. Check this out.
Is it too hard to tell me what's on your heart? One day you seduce me, then you tear me apart.
All right. That was incredible. I loved everything about that. That's my favorite thing. C-bomb in the standard. What does that mean? That's okay. Anyway, yeah, so this is a void, and I really, really enjoyed the way this was put together. This was out freaking standing. I'm a huge fan of musicality. I'm musicianship, smart arrangement. I love jazz. I love funk. I love folk music. And although I'm a metalhead, I love my metal. It's when you can incorporate so many different styles, not just to do it, not just to say, hey, this is how many things we can throw in there. But when you throw in stuff that layers, pulls people in, and then puts them in a position to where it's impactful when they change it up. That's smart, man. Super smart. Wow. Avoid newspapers. And I think one of the favorite things about this is that it does show off some of the best stuff from the 90s. You know, whether it be Nirvana or Hole or any of that creative funk style, that grunge feel, but yet it still had that recklessness in it. It had the aggression rock in there, the funk feel in there, that classic jazz movements in the rhythm section. It just had a little bit of everything. And at the same time, it just delivers, man. It really delivers. And if this would be anything else, 4-piece, 5-piece band, you'd be like, that's really smart. But the fact that it's a 3-piece and they're layering everything naturally, it takes a lot of talent, a lot of work. So salute to that band. Holy crap. Avoid Newspapers. I'm in on that one. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that too. I rambled for almost 11 minutes because of this one. When you catch me, you catch me. And this band definitely caught me. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. And with that, up and coming. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right there. Big thank you to all my Patreons out there. We appreciate everything you do. If you want more content like this video, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.